sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
I'm just gonna assume that Dave was not here anymore.
No, just inside. The stove is internal. The oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hisses leaving the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it. With your hat anyway. Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon. Just let me know.
I've gone back to playing Control. Enter the communication department on the hotline. Fucking hell. That had some power behind it. I've already been in here, right? Yeah. So where am I supposed to be going? Oh, there. There is where I'm supposed to be going. I did. It's called cocaine. Keep killing them and assuming they don't come back. I need a clearance level of 1. I don't have a clearance level of 1. Just document travel costs. Summary: visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleep E Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Accommodation $831, meals $714, gas $295, mini bar $313. Yeah. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not being paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the same road. Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said Performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my material. The Nostalgia Depot in department. Nope, not for me yet. Point made, game. I shouldn't be anywhere near there yet. Hiss barrier. Personal mods. Health recovery per element pickup is 20% and health per 16%. I'll take that one. Hiss barrier. The hiss resonance field is a physical It's a physical thing that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the facility. 2. Destroy the hiss entities in the area. The resonance field seems to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from those sources, the barrier will fall. Fucking reading. Does an inactive structure made of hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file blank before. Are there more people, or have I killed it? I think I've killed everyone. Pretty sure. Not so sure anymore. What the fuck is going on there? I shouldn't be there. Thanks, game. Havana Samurai. An auditory event occurred in the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. An amount of deaths were reported, and outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been something. My guess is that's those damn scissors again. A staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for an amount of minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cornered off and the embassy staff were transported to the continental US. After Formula 1.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau examination. See case file A185 for details. So there's a killer cowboy boot on the loose. I guess there are weirder things in this game. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, the area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green is stable, yellow is low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, Orange is high likelihood, and red is frequent. Good to know. Good to know the building just kind of changes at points. That's so good of a building to do. Dead letters. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not just the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the monitor from the fridge, the coils from my toaster, and the fans from the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. That's not creepy at all. Like, that's not fucking weird in any way. I would love to interview that guy just to know what crack he was smoking and if I can have some. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive catalogue in the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail. Will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones will allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. How fun! Out of control. I started playing it a couple years ago. I just stopped because the game got too confusing. It was like there was like this one puzzle, and I genuinely, for the life of me, could not figure it out. And then I looked it up, and I still couldn't figure it out. So I'm trying again. Mr. Governor. See, most puzzles I can kind of brute force my way into. Like, with Portal, I managed to brute force my way into quite a lot of that game. But there are some puzzles where I look them up and they still don't make sense. And I think it's either that or I got to a boss fight and it was too difficult, so I just stopped playing it. But now I'm back. Mainly because I want to play the DLCs, because apparently Alan Wake is in one of them, and I really want to see that. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folks to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil's songs. It says a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. Well, when can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. I hate the fact that that's written in the way he would say it, and not the way it's fucking spelt. I'm only playing Control again because I've played the other Remedy games, so I thought might as well. So I played Alan Wake, I played Quantum Break, and now I'm playing Control. And at some point I'll get Alan Wake 2. So I do really want to play that game. For the sole reason of there's a musical segment, and I think that's just really funny. Like in the second Alan Wake game, they quite literally pause everything just so that like the fictionalized band, the Old Gods of Asgard, can do a song, which is pretty much doing a recap on everything in Alan Wake's life up until that point, which includes a recap of the first game. And it's all done in glorious live action. Cleanse control point. So I think in Control I got to like the second phone and just called it quits. Because I am a bitch. TV. It's a floppy disk, I mean disk. You've launched. That's why you're not allowed pencils in the fucking bureau. So they've done testing on fucking pencils, and that's why I can't do anything with them anymore. That's why you're not allowed. Yeah, there's like, you can find a fucking. Like, early on in the game, you can find like a list of things you're not allowed to bring into the FBC, the Federal Bureau of Control, and one of them is like pencils. Accuracy. I'll try and find what it was. Yeah. When this is. While pending any notification of death related to whether AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words and phrases to use. In service of his or her country, regret, proud or pride will be remembered. Words to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, and sorry. So if someone dies, you can't even mention fucking scissors. Well, it's because there's like some like magic scissors that kill people, I guess. I don't know why. I'm just prohibited items, unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming device, anything smart, and then number 2 pencils. And then any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, like rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. Those are all banned in the FBC. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I didn't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. So man seeing dead people. He's like that kid in Sixth Sense. He's seen dead people. Another TV show. Hello. Okay. This is fucking weird. What did that thing say earlier? I didn't get enough time to read it. Missing mama. This fucking game is so weird. Yeah, but yeah. But there's like a kid's cartoon kind of thing about someone's mum being dead and then someone else's mum being missing in action. Dear Madam, we regret to inform you of an incident that occurred during our recent undertaking in somewhere that resulted in something and something. We suffered great losses while something where your family member was something. Blair White was a valued member of our agency, and her legacy will live among our ranks. Please take solace in the knowledge that something a remarkable something for any agent. Please address any further queries to the something and something. Sincerely. Because it's all blanked out because fucking CIA illegal shit. Book Club, Benny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. That's a very easy way you could have stuck in a very cool Alan Wake reference with The Sudden Stop or another one of his books. Shame on you, Control. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. Cool, so there's a book club in the corner of a cafe. I guarantee if I get to that cafe and go to that corner, I will find a book. The communication department. Pardon me. has got like the Quantum Break problem of all the collectibles being like notes and emails and stuff, but they're not nearly as long. Internet usage rules. Internet is not for social media use. No FVC material of any kind can maybe scanned or uploaded. Oh hey man. Did it. What the fuck? Oh hello. Hey man, not cool. Are you like despair again? I went back to playing fucking Control, dude. Book club notes for Penny. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could, oh fuck's sake, it's a big thesis, man. Could refer to a bunch of things in the book, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around like it was some kind of catchphrase got really annoying fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motors made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between a bunch of hoity-toity flower-in-gun space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring plants like a cheap sushi on Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade a city planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and the space dogfight between those two pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was my favorite character got killed, not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. 2 out of 5. I say I feel called out because that's probably how I'm going to write my review for this game. Crouch. Guys, has your Dead by Daylight finished already? So, yes? You have to be like... That's like a fucking mass person's worst enemy. It's like, yeah, either it happens or it doesn't. 50% chance. That's like that's the way you explain the many worlds interpretation. You can't half-ass something, guy. Either you full send or you don't even try. Floppy disk nuke can be bound. It's a game born to telekinesis. Teach us to believe, director. I get telekinesis now, let's go. I get to throw random shit. It's like the best part of this game, just picking up, I don't know, some photocopy and hurling it at someone. It's so fun. It's like the best part of the game. Because there's no ammo in the game. It just is. Into the whole slot to advanced score. what? Destroy the copies, fakes, makes up. Oh, fucking hell. I love the fact that you can just kill them in one hit when you lob some kind of object at their head. I'm back. Achievement. Paranatural Powerhouse. Obtain the launch ability. Now I can launch things. Is David gone again? Oh, hey man. Ow, that hurt. What's Dead by Daylight saying, Kai? Okay. That's all we needed to know. Fair enough, man. That is the correct answer. That is the correct response. More documents. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack in the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public less likely to something. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It's a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring stuff for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. So there's a lot of like random doodads you can find. See, normally I would, but I find this game What I hear, man? I'm in the mail room. I still don't have a clearance level. Maybe there's a key. We're putting a smart fridge as a house. Smart house. If I ever win the lottery, I won't tell anyone, but there will be signs. Fucking the industrial size fucking Xbox Series X. The mega size Series X just popping out of nowhere. That's just a... No, it's gone. No one's got enough money or patience for that. To all the rich people, they don't know how to have fun. Other than sleeping with random women. Yeah. I saw like a meme and it was like, how dare you, you just ruined Coldplay for an entire family. That's Coldplay's job. Boop. 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 Did a thing. Ow. Last month, an on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP address. The following are confirmed identities of the users. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by external teams. Further action pending. So they done fucked up. They nicked a video and now they are fucked. Okay. That's a big block of text. Pay attention, Alberto, this is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting the use of sector elevators, effectively locking staff in their sector until emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via directional override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security research slapped together. And it can only be lifted once. A. The threat has been neutralized, and B. A high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as directional override, so stop saying so in your documentations. I heard. Yeah. Were you thinking that me talking would you disguise it? I know it's I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant that it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? So someone's not happy with their job. Game. Yeah. What the fuck is that? That is a keycard. Achievement, Strange Collection. Obtain 40 collectibles. Fucking hell, man.
Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years telling us of hauntings, voices, and other historical phenomena.
I threw a filing cabinet so hard it is now stuck in the wall.
Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's Suspicion Con. I was in room 47. Night manager insisted I take this particular room. The manager explained that
Magic
way
powers.
back, the body of a man was discovered. Hotel beds tend to have
Yeah.
body.
Fucking
He said guests had stayed there, sleeping with the
skinny ass woman, like picking up some big desk and hurling it out while getting it stuck in there.
I happily took the room. Pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stifling. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts taking many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell. And I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange. Something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. We'll be right back.
So that's a radio show about ghosts and shit. It's a radio. I am now going to find a door. There's not another door in this room, is there? There's not. Well done, Kai. Oh. My ball! Ref, mate, come on. I got the ball, fair and square. You fucking know it. I didn't need to know that, but thanks for the information, I guess. Still. Thanks for the update then. Yeah. I will ask for another update in about 20 minutes. I will, yeah. Just curious. That's level 4, I can't get in that door. That's a no door currently. It's in the game. I know Xbox, I know David's online. I'm fucking talking to him. I'd like to think so. Like, yeah. See you, dude. Love you, bro. You didn't say I love you back. Objects of power are unique in their capability to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals... I'm not saying that word. Paranaturalarians, I think. Power people. The potency of these abilities depends on the person using the something. Objects of power, as an example, some people can throw a distance of something, while others can only be capable of as little as something. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it's largely believed that something exists within the body and that, like all muscles, can be exercised. To know my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished people the Bureau has ever seen. I was going to say the word it is, but when I can't be asked because it's a big, long, made-up word. Like, your boy cannot be fucked with these words sometimes. Like, they're too big and they're too long. And that is definitely a sex joke. This is too big, it's too long. Agent Death notification. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in service of his country. Fun. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray. This company sucks. Because there's another document you can find, which is like, in the event of someone dying, you can use these words as like, in service of his or her country, proud, those kind of words. And then the next one is things you don't say, and it's like blood, Hawaii, or either Hawaii or Alaska. Fucking scissors, you can't even say. And you also can't say sorry either. Like, all these things you're not allowed to say. In the event of someone dying. I'm happy there's not much backtracking. So I've got the clearance 1 keycard, and I don't have to backtrack all that much to get the stuff that I missed. Guy over there. Did I win? Is everyone dead? Yeah, everyone's dead. Pardon me. There's gonna be an awkward issue if I need to remember where every like locked door is if I want to do stuff. That's just gonna get annoying. Especially when I don't know what the highest clearance level is. So for all I know, it could be clearance level fucking 15 or some shit, and I need to remember like 15 different areas. Which I would rather not do. You know? Like, I can only do stupid shit for so long. Right? That's my TV. Case file, Havana supplement. Bureau medical staff personally evaluated the injured embassy personnel when they arrived back in the country. While the victims reported cognitive issues, dizziness, and fatigue, further testing by Bureau medics found intense cell damage similar to that of radiation exposure. So they have cancer. Got it. Agents and research staff remained to take the soil samples of the surrounding area, but found no trace of something beyond the health issues of the staff. The communications department disseminated a story of foreign powers using something on embassy staff, resulting in various health issues that required the embassy to be evacuated. The story successfully took hold, gaining brief international attention. I wonder if there's like a new game plus for this game, and then the new game plus is you get to see all the redacted files, but they're not redacted anymore. If that makes sense. Like the files that you get in the game, most of them are redacted in some way. In New Game Plus, you get the same file, but it's not redacted anymore. You get to see what it actually says. What's there to not understand? Bro doesn't even know what he's not supposed to understand. Bro doesn't even understand that. Is there a door in here? There's no door in here. How did this get back here? Now that I have the clearance thing, I can open the door, right? Yeah, does it? It's a boss fight against this fucker. It's the guy who flies in FPC Firebreak. It's the flyy man. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Away. Oh, come on. Come on. How am I already dying? This is not good. This is very not good. Where the fuck did he go? Ow. Oh no. Bad things are happening once again. Fuck! Bad things happened once again. So I'll shoot him and then he teleports and I can lob something at him. Cool, got it, understood. I get the assignment now. Why am I here? Did I lose all of my shit? I hope to God that I didn't. Because if so, I'm gonna be so pissed. I didn't. Cool. That's good to know. Cool, that's good. Cool, man. Because if you lob something, it does more damage. Ow. Ow. Ow! Fuck off! Ah, man. That went worse. That went considerably worse. It might have just been this bit where I stopped playing the game. He died. Let's go. I killed him. Except he's not dead, but he's just kind of left. Past the mail room, you say? You don't get much health in this game. A spat of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Burt, where Bureau agents discovered a translocated light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located in somewhere which had been which had been connected to a total of an amount of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside while searching a closet. An agent pulled a light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house some days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Burt's Hotel's closet room disappeared during the incident. So there's a light switch which teleports people. Cool. Good to know. I got his ID. Tomasi. That's what the guy's called in thingy.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event
Is that Sonic? I don't think that's Roger Craig Smith, but it sounds a bit like him.
Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier. Are you still recording this?
The phone is ringing. My phone ringing. House memory. Hotline chamber. Epic. That's just a load of different people who check in, I guess.
Ocean View Motel and Casino. Light switch cord.
Okay. Oh, I pulled the light switch cord that they found and now I'm teleported. My head is so smart. Can't go through that door. If I pull it again, the lights are on. Pull it again, nothing happens. Oh, but I'm back again. 1, 2, 3. If I want to go. I want to know what the sign said. 1, 2, 3. Notice the casino entry point. Light switch. The law of threes applies. So if I ding it 3 times, I get teleported. That's how it happens.
Hello? Anyone here?
Door opened. Oh, the law of threes apply. 2, And it'll be in the third one, right? 3. Yep, there we go. Found it. I did it. So smart sometimes. One. 2. 3. The Hotline C show and a chamber bridge. Director can call the board long distance. Complete the astral plane judge. Hotline will also allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Oh, it's the Black Ball Man from FEC. See you, dude. Well done, Dial Director. You contacted us past selves. In the Hotline Collectibles menu, we expect compulsive weekly events. Hotline. Oh, okay. Hotline. Management team. How fun. Anyway. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands we are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house will allow us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Alright, self-entitled dickhead.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry.
Summary. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral effects. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks will not be affected by its corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director Jesse Faden, who possesses the inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed this theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She was able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seemed to have killed the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to file something for
You made
report.
it. Glad. Emily? Let's talk. I got the hotline. I can make out what you're saying. Incredible. What did he say? He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau of Secrets. Your boss, Darwin. Tomasi, but he's gone. So, he's the head of security. And Marshall? this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in his hands seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us. Okay. If you think it will help. Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall. And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Unknown caller. Mission 2. We are at war, hostile takeover. Hiss is the opposing force, foreign power. We will provide countermeasures strategy, except ingest them at control points. These countermeasures missions will benefit you. You will give resources rewards for each completed countermeasure.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Hope has asked us to document the Hiss incantation, she calls it.
Kill Hiss in the shatter. I don't have shatter.
In person.
Achievement. Astral connection. Construct a weapon or form a mod.
With a pencil and paper.
Health, energy, melee damage, launch damage. Upgrade viability.
I think she's trying to get us killed.
In the executive sector. Where am I?
Bring something. The hiss. Hi, Jesse. Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon. Just let me know. Readings are erratic.
They're saying Trench was shot dead.
They say the new director.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5. Motel.